This is Steve Young for the Co-Roundtable. I want to share some other thoughts about predicting the future, which I talked about in another video. There was another rather sort of dramatic event recently in the United States, in our capitalism, which involves Disney Inc., and arguments over who should be, what should the company do, and who should lead the company. There was an outside investor, the Peltz, who's just an investor, he doesn't manage things. He was complaining that Disney is not making as much money as it could, as it should, and that the existing leadership with Bob Iger, they're maybe falling short. So Bob Peltz, is volunteering, of course, to join the board, and it was up to the shareholders. So the shareholders voted. Which team did they trust? Whose vision of the future of Disney did they like, for good or bad reasons? 31% voted for Peltz. The rest voted for existing management. And there was a story about why. And the credit goes to Bob Iger, the existing CEO, the old team, for directly addressing the worries of shareholders about the future. Not trying to be defensive, but to admitting that maybe the company should be doing something differently. And in particular, according to this news article, Iger said, quote, "We're eager to focus 100% of our attention on our most important priorities: growth and value creation for our shareholders," those are the people who are going to vote for me, hopefully, "and creative excellence for our customers." Well, who are the customers? They're the ones who in the future are going to shovel money into Disney. If you have creative excellence for your customers and you make them happy, and they like your movies or your theme parks or whatever you're doing, you're streaming this, you're streaming that, they're going to talk to their friends. They'll be willing to pay more money for your streaming services. They'll go visit Disneyland twice a year and bring their grandkids too. More money for you. Why? Because you're taking care of a key stakeholder, which is what we in the Co-Roundtable emphasize. Take care of your stakeholders. You want to make money? Take care of people. Don't just think about yourself. And the other factor is you take good care of your customers. Money comes into the company. Now you can take care of your shareholders, your owners. So Iger has put together the dynamics for the future of Disney of making more money from one set of stakeholders to then help the other set of stakeholders who are going to elect him. And they bought his argument, they have confidence in him, and they voted for him. I also noted sort of something interesting in the way I think maybe everybody does, but certainly Americans, is what influences them. Celebrities, endorsements, influencers. So it says here that Iger's case, the insider, the current management's case, was helped by a stream of high-profile endorsements from descendants of Walt Disney and his brother Roy, from Star Wars creator George Lucas, former Disney CEO Michael Eisner, who had a good reputation, and JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon. So it's another example of good persuasion. If you get people who are credible and they say nice things about you, other people may trust you, and then you have the opportunity to show what you can do.